wearearcade.com presents the Anime UK podcast with the SSRS.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りいたします。
You're listening to the Anime UK show presented by Alex, Aisha, Oren and Harriet.
Featuring news, reviews and discussions from the world of anime, manga, gaming and otaku culture.
Anime UK is brought to you by wearearcade.com. You can find us there every Friday.
You can also like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at Anime UK Show, as well as subscribing to us on iTunes and YouTube. Don't forget to rate, comment and keep sending us your lovely questions. Hey! It's Anime UK Show, and we're back with episode 13, where we'll be discussing all the latest animes and games. So, let's get on to anime straight away. So who's seen Robotics Notes?
Woo!
Yeah, I knew Alex would like that one. Do you want to go ahead and tell us what it's about?
Well, how do I well, it's actually a really simple story. I was expecting it to be a bit more complicated, but it's a bunch of kids in high school want to build a mech, don't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it is. And they're in a club. Unfortunately, in the first episode we find out there's no way they're going to get funding because they want to build something the size of a house.
And to throw in, there's only 2 people in the club.
Yeah, there's only 2 people in the club, so they haven't got many people in. And it just pretty much goes on off where they start meeting more people, they start finding out more stuff. And they actually, I think the first episode it shows you, they actually try and build the mech, the huge mech they want to do and remote control it. But yeah, it's just a bunch of kids doing something they enjoy. With little stories here and there. So yeah, it's a good series. Everyone else enjoy it, or is it only me?
It was okay. I think I agree. It was very simple. I was expecting it to be, you're gonna have to understand this, that and the other to get into the storyline, but no, pretty much simple. I like the little references in regards to the game, and it kind of reminded me of like, the Gundam fighting games you get on the PSP.
Well yeah, cause is it based off a light novel? I think it is, cause there's a series of them.
Yes.
There's another one called Steins Gate.
Oh, yes I know.
It came
that
out
one.
a while ago.
Yeah.
And there's another one I think they were going to start doing soon, but I don't actually know the name of it. But yeah, it's just, they're a group of series. Don't actually know if they're related to each other though. So I think they're by the same person. That's all there is. But yeah, it's a good series. It's simple. It's fun.
I'm digging it.
I have to add, it was quite funny. You know that app that guy had on his tablet?
Yeah.
That was brilliant. That was absolutely brilliant. Basically, you just you put it on. You've got your camera, and you just look at a person, and then it just puts like what was it? Cat ears, like maid dresses and stuff. It's just so funny.
And it reacted. But when she got mad, the tail like kind of went up, and the ears went in the air.
Someone needs to make that.
Yeah,
like doing a big speech on how they need to sort out the club, and he'll be like, "Wow, this app's really cool," and then she's like, "Why aren't you listening to me? Why aren't you taking this seriously?" And he's like, "Hold on a second, I'm just ending this chapter of the game. Wait a second, let me just kill this person."
You just
I need to keep
around.
up my, top score of being 3rd in the country at this game.
Yeah, and then he meets the creator, and the creator thinks he's hacking.
Oh yeah, that was brilliant. He's like, I think I'm cheating. Wow, I expected more from the creator than that. There's going to be jealousy everywhere, isn't there? The creator. Cool. So, another one. Oh, because we love idol shows. Aikatsu.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. What did you think of Aikatsu?
Idol Master with playing cards.
That's pretty much it.
It's pretty much it.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Miku. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
literally, Aikatsu translates to idol activities. It was released in 2012 as a card game by Bandai, and basically you collect cards featuring like clothes to help aspiring idols pass auditions. A bit like the anime we talked about last week, I think, but I guess this one made a bit more sense.
Just lots of anime about advertising stuff.
And the funny thing is they've they've already made a Nintendo 3DS game. So,
wow.
cash cow. You're basically watching Starlight Academy, a prestigious school with both middle and high branches where girls train to become idols. So they go to study, they collect cards, they dress up, they sing. Now the weird thing is, in the first episode, when you watch one of the performances, the animation goes from 2D into game graphics.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's like 3D graphics.
Creepy.
yeah, and
They
the
got the
sound
proportions
as well.
weird.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
So, yeah, like they got a different voice actress for the singing.
Of
But-
course, come on.
Yeah, I know, but it's really disjointed.
I know
and-
it's upsetting when you watch like animes like Otaku Prince Summer. They actually bother to sing, which is quite, you know,
Which
an
is
art.
unfortunate because of recently, but yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
So,
super creepy because her eyes, they did not show any expression apart from wide open. There was no like squinting. There was like blinking when she was dancing and maybe a bit of winking, but her face was always like the same.
and her dress didn't move either.
Yeah, it was
I
creepy.
noticed.
Was I only one
kinda
creeped
weird.
out by the really stick insect body as well?
Yeah,
it's
it's
all.
It's too, like, if you're gonna make 3D models, it looks okay in the 2D, but in the 3D it looks really, really, like, someone didn't make the model well.
It's like they went into that universe, really, at that point. The stick insects, you know.
It was creepy. I didn't like it. But yeah, it was weird how they kept on cutting from the 3D like idol on the stage, and then everybody in the crowd was 3D. But when they did close-ups of people in the crowd, it was suddenly 2D again.
Yeah, 2D again when the girls are like talking to each other. It's like,
Yeah,
no
that was
consistency.
bizarre. When I was watching it, I was like, this is just straight up a card game, like TV show to make kids buy cards, and yep.
And it worked.
Just, yeah.
Exactly. I have to say though, it did enrich my life in one way, believe it or not. I now know of the existence of the hamburger bento. I'm going to center. I'm coming for the hamburger bentos.
What the hell?
So if we move on to okay, I thought this anime was a lot better. Chunbyo Demokoi or Shita?
Is it a special one?
Yes.
Yes, that made me smile.
Yeah, it was really nice. It's actually a Japanese light novel that turned into 12 episodes.
And they're doing a new series.
I know, it was that popular. Hopefully there'll be a animated film released quite soon, actually, September 2013. Do you want to tell us what you liked about it, Alex?
Me? I can't really explain too much about it because I haven't watched the original series, I've watched the specials.
Okay. Right.
But I watched along with some people, so I'll let you explain it.
Okay, so I watched the first episode. I love the first few minutes actually. You've got upbeat music and they're actually explaining the different symptoms of schizophrenia. And the opening's
That makes a lot of sense actually.
Yeah. So the opening is quite clever. So you kind of see two different perspectives. So you see light version and the dark version. You see their clothes changing when they move around the screen and stuff. So they followed the idea throughout. I wasn't quite sure if this was going to be really serious anime, but it was actually quite lighthearted through all of it. You follow this guy and he meets this girl who she's jumping down to his apartment just randomly, wears an eye patch to school, and she seems to be a bit of a ditz. And there's like every moment because he's the main guy seems to have this, tendencies of being schizophrenic, so he kind of can't control it. One minute he's doing one thing and then he won't have a clue the next minute what the hell he was doing. So he's kind of like, he can't actually remember if he's like hit her. What I really liked is the animation was so top quality. It just looked really high def, really a real treat to watch when you compare it to the Idol show we were talking about a second ago.
The special alone had ridiculous amount of quality value in it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Like, holy crap, this is only like a few minutes, like a minute long, and you've put this much effort in for each one.
Yeah,
whereas the Idol one, all they did was just talk about the sponsors for the first 2 minutes. Sponsored by blah blah blah. It's like, you don't really care. Put this at the end. When we just end it. That's it, you know? Whereas this one, you just got so much quality and you're like, wow, I actually really want to watch this. And you kind of think, oh, there's a bit of fan service going on, but it seems so interesting. You kind of keep on watching. And there's quite a lot.
I like the storyline in regards. Yeah, I like the. I like the storyline in regards to the 8th grade syndrome. Now, I can kind of go where the main character is going here. Now, 8th grade is like 13, 14. And obviously when you're young, you think, oh, we did something that we kind of think, oh, why did I do that? And I had many moments of that. Not when I was 13, probably 13, 14, 15, 16. In regards to, making up characters, who I thought I was, you know, like kind of putting your, like, say like, for example, you liked a show. You kind of imagined yourself you were part of the show. That's the kind of thing I thought. I mean, I'm not kind of embarrassed with that. It's kind of good because it kind of gave me like a imagination of some sorts, like to write stuff and draw stuff. So that's kind of thankful. But there are a few things I think, oh God, why did I do that? And you have your head in your hands thinking, I'm never going to live this down. And, I quite like the storyline. It's, I can kind of sympathize with the guy, in regards to, he wants to move on. He doesn't want anyone to remember and kind of move on. And obviously the girl, she's kind of acting the way that he was and he doesn't want anything to do with it. And I kind of think, yeah, I know what you mean, but you know, I know how you really want to get back into it as well. Secretly. But yeah, there's only like 12 episodes, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's easy to just watch through.
Yeah.
And then it's up to you if you want to see the movie afterwards, but I think I might as well, you know, it's 12 episodes, I'm going to watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's one of those ones you could just walk straight through and pretty much.
Yeah, like, what was it, Kids on a Slope? That was quite cool as well.
Yes.
That's it. And obviously you can learn about the characters along the way. I kind of cheated and I had a look on, Wiki just to find out about the other characters. And if you carry on, it is going to get more interesting in regards like to the girl who's very popular. And I think there's a girl who wasn't in the light novels, but she's introduced into the anime. Kind of coincides with that popular girl. So I'll just leave it there.
Cool. There's another anime I looked at, Ishida no Asakura Special.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God. What was this? I have no idea what was going on.
I'll give you a little intro of what it is and then I'll let someone else explain it. But Ishida no Asakura is basically a Japanese comedy manga series, which was written and illustrated by Mazo. It was adapted into an anime series in 2013. And yeah, someone else carry on.
There's 13 episodes, I believe. And they're only 2 minutes long. You could literally, they're all on YouTube. So you could literally just cut, I think it's 30 seconds, then you can cut the ending credits, and then you can watch. And it's a weird concept. It starts the same way. It starts with two best friends talking to each other. But, it kind of, one is the pervert and one fancies him because he wants to run a bookshop. No, a florist, that's it with him.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, in the next part, you find out about the teachers and the students, and I don't know. It reminded me of Cromartie High School, but with less Freddie Mercury and gorillas, you know, and more homosexuality, you know.
Oh God, you gotta love the homosexuality for the best friend.
Oh yeah, I know, and the fight. I mean, I don't mind it. I think it's funny in regards to the guy, the buck teeth guy. Oh my God.
Yes, every time.
It just feels like total stereotypes going on in it, basically.
And the girl is
like, kind of like Sparrow Hotel, 3 minutes long. And it shouldn't be any longer than that because of the content.
I think I watched 5 episodes and I was like done. You know, you kind of got used to what it was. If I'm sane enough, I probably will watch the other 7, but it's just for now, no, the other 8 even, sorry, I can't count. That's what it's done to me.
I just like that guy who wants to run the bookshop with the main character.
Oh, the guy
Yeah, the guy with the buck teeth, he keeps on getting killed in more horrific ways each episode.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I think everyone's just in love with him, isn't he, the main character? By the looks of it, and the main character just wants to be, a high school teacher so he can be around boobs all the time.
Yeah, around girls with big boobs, yep. Seems
like a simple life.
Yeah.
But he's too stupid to even pass his, like, freaking course.
Oh yeah, the test! The test, that was so funny. He was training to pass the test. And I think all he wrote in his exams was, I love boobs, I love boobs, I love boobs, I love boobs, all the way through. Pretty much. No, God.
Well, he's focused, but the wrong thing.
Yeah.
It happens.
Even now I'm face palming, I really am.
www.wearearcade.com.
As you can see, we saw a wide range of genres of anime this week. Moving on to games. So a couple of interesting games have come out. Last of Us. Anyone's heard of that game?
Yeah.
I'm never going to find it. Everyone's bought it.
What? Really? Alex, come down to Lewisham. There's loads of copies here.
Look at where I am. It's like, oh, have you got a copy? Nah, pre-orders. Sorry, none left. Really? Really?
Oh wow, our game has like, what, 30 copies? It seems like no one in my area is interested in zombies.
There's like we've got 3 stores, and literally the top 2 were like, yeah, we have none. I was like, but it's already been a day. No, we have none. I was like, okay, I'll wait. Well, I'm sure one of my friends is probably going to give it to me and go, you can play it once I've finished it.
Yeah, so a few months later.
Yes, so I'll be the last person to play it.
Hey!
Yay! I'll just sit here playing Skyrim, as usual.
I'll be completely frank, I only found out yesterday what this game was about. My bro was like, have you heard of this game? And I was like, yeah, no, I've heard that everyone wants to buy it. I don't know why. And he was like, it's like the next zombie game, what is wrong with you? And he was like, right, on to game, we're buying it right now. And I was like, really?
That's what happened. That's pretty much similar to what I had. My boyfriend.
I was like, you still haven't sold it to me, but he went and got it. Then there.
Taste.
And I was just sitting there going, I opened the box, opened the booklet, 4 pages long, tells you what buttons to press. And I was like, again, this is not telling me anything. Why won't anyone tell me? So yeah, it was, it's amazing actually. It's got the same mechanics as Uncharted, hasn't it?
Yeah, because it's being created by Naughty Dog. They're the same people who made Uncharted.
They will forever be known as Crash Bandicoot, guys.
Exactly. Small beginnings have huge endings.
My favourite game as a kid. So yes, they can't do anything bad to me. I like all their games.
Hence, Alex is a bit more bitter of not getting this game.
Yes, I'll just wait. It's fine.
Well, to be honest, I can't play it at the moment because with the PlayStation update, it will freeze everything, so I can't really.
Oh, that's sucks.
I heard about that.
I know, so it's like I can't touch my PlayStation at the moment.
It's fine. It says PSP. So.
I'll just be watching the Let's Play of it. I'm cheating.
That's not fair.
I will play it. I have played it.
The listeners a gist of what it's about. Basically, you follow this main guy and his daughter and his brother, and they're just, normal life, working, whatever, and then, they wake up the next day and everything's going wrong, and it seems to be a zombie apocalypse, an infection. But before you say Resident Evil, it is slightly different. The infection thing's a bit more complex, and there's different stages of zombieism in that. I'm not going to say much more about the story, because I know people will be going, no, spoilers!
Yeah.
Turn off.
Pretty much, yeah. Within the
Don't
first
turn us
half
off.
hour.
Keep listening. We're going to talk about the gameplay and all that. Interestingly enough, Harriet told me that the main person is voiced by Troy Baker.
Yes.
And anime fans will know he's done Full Metal Alchemist and he's quite famous in the gaming world. I was like, hold on a second, this is that guy. And then everyone else was going, yeah, BioShock, this, and I was like, really?
We had to look it up, half of us.
I know,
didn't realise.
this guy's, he's so young and gorgeous, I've met him. And I was like, really? This is the guy, this is him? And yeah, so, I'm quite impressed. He's made himself sound really burly for this role. So yeah, I'm impressed, Troy.
This is pretty much Troy Baker's year in regards to popular games. He's probably scored 2 of the biggest ones this year in regards, because he was Booker in BioShock Infinite, and yeah, obviously he's Joel in The Last of Us. I found out last year about the roles, and I was really excited because I love his work. And so far, well, BioShock blew me away. Loved it in regards to the voice acting between Booker and Elizabeth, absolutely amazing. And Last of Us so far has impressed me in regards to, excuse me, in regards to the acting. And I watched a video, I think a couple of days ago, in regards to the stop motion. You know, because the real features, they have like all the dots all over their body.
Oh,
so they had
motion caption.
That's the one.
Oh.
So they had to reenact with him, Ellie, and someone else, another character I'm not sure of. Just reenact. It was really good how they did it. Like, they had everything all set out and whatnot, and the acting as well was just pitch perfect, absolutely amazing. But you're right, it's weird that you can't imagine Troy Baker as this big burly bloke, you know, Joel.
He must have had a fat suit on to do it. I'm telling you, no way. He's just like, what? I couldn't. That's why I was just shocked when you told me that was his voice. I was like, no way, I've met this guy. No, it can't be him.
It's more amusing because I found out he's Vincent from Catherine, which is probably more accurate.
Oh!
Yeah, he looks like. Yeah. I only just worked that out a minute ago when you showed me, and I kind of looked at it and went, who else? Oh crap, he's Vincent.
Oh yeah, I knew that from last year, I think, when I saw the trailer, because like I said, voice actors, I hear them straight away, and I think, wait a minute, and then I heard him, and then the penny dropped. I thought, oh my god, that's Troy Baker.
He has too many voices. I can't recognise all of them. It's like Excalibur from Soul Eater. It's like, how the hell does Booker go from like manly man to Excalibur?
And
have you heard of my tale?
Yeah. Trinity Blood, obviously, is another famous
Abel, yeah.
Oh.
There's so many, it's just like, what?
He's dominating the game world.
And
He'll take any role, and he does a really good job of it.
Yeah. So well done, Troy Baker.
Yes. Wait, that's enough fangirling there. I have to say, there's different editions of the zombies, which I can talk about. You got the slowly infected. They're the normal zombies that stand around slow, you know, make noises and bite you.
Stupid one.
You got another evolution which is called a clicker. I thought the name was a bit lame, but they make clicking noises. And they're basically like tentacle, mushed face thingies. I don't know how to describe them. What would you say, Harriet?
Mushrooms.
Huh?
Yeah, I was thinking smoker as well.
Yeah.
I was thinking Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, and they're obviously they're kind of like the faster version of a zombie. They're blind, but they can hear you. So that's the main part of the game. You have to do a lot of stealthing, which is a bit annoying for me because I'd rather just go there and shank him with a shiv.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't work. Shooting them is difficult because if you start shooting a clicker, they just come running at you and start eating you. So you have to do a lot of tactics, throwing bottles and bricks at them, stunning them. Yeah, there's the tips for me there. Throw a brick, stun him, because a bottle sometimes doesn't work to stun, and then you shiv them, and it will kill them instantly. Or baseball bat, that's the best! Shiv, baseball bat, head flies, and you're not really wasting your weapons, because I think you can get about 3 hits on a baseball bat before it breaks.
Only
Or you can be a chicken like me and run.
No, honestly, it kind of felt like I was playing the recent Walking Dead game. Yeah. You kind of follow a story. It's not really open plan. It kind of tells you where you're going, what you're doing, and there's little way to die really, because there's auto saves everywhere. So if you die, you literally get taken back a few minutes before.
Can I
you don't really miss out.
I
Sorry?
died within the first 5 minutes after the cutscenes of the game.
Oh, do you know what? I
That's
played
unfortunate.
I went the wrong way.
I played easy straight away just so I could figure out buttons and stuff, because let me tell you, to actually pick up items and stuff, you can hardly see them. You see them,
No,
you might
it's
walk in the
not
right
like-
angle, they flash. If you don't, you can just walk past everything.
Oh, the Hoarder and me will be in a room for half an hour then. Just going,
Oh,
find everything.
And it's annoying having to find combination for safes, because the combination will be hidden somewhere, and then when you do find the safe, it's just, you look for ages, you open the safe and there's like nothing in there, there's like a tutorial, and it's like, why did I want to open the safe tutorial?
It's like
Give me
lockpicking.
none. Give me ammo, give me a health kit.
It's like
one
lockpicking
thing,
in other
it's
games
kind
when
of
you
got-
do it. You
It's
just
got
like,
the
you open it
Resident
off.
Evil thing about combining things, so you find ingredients, you can make health kits and all that.
Oh, that's helpful at least.
Yeah, it's fine, but it's annoying. You can only carry 3 medikits at a time. We're in a zombie apocalypse here. Only 3 medikits.
I think that the basis of the game is for you not to use your gun because.
Oh no, I totally agree with Harriet. You make too much noise. You gain a lot of attention to yourself. You have to use tactics. Heaven forbid! How are you going to play hard mode?
Oh, I will.
Alex, you'll find a way.
I'll do it. And I'm usually not very good with hard mode originally, but now that I've started doing it more in games, I'm just like, do hard mode. It's fine. If I die a few hundred times, it's okay. It's learning.
Any favourite bits so far in the game, Harriet?
Well, I've only played like an hour of it. I've got up to spoilers, where you meet Ellie for the first time. That's as far as I got, because then my PlayStation kind of went funny on me. And, so I thought, okay, leave it. I'd have to say the first 20 minutes of the game, because obviously we can't say why, but you just have to watch it to see, and,
oh yeah, the story's really good.
Yeah, it kind of like, oh. And
I have to say, it's very ruthless, this game.
Yes.
That's all I'm gonna say.
It's pretty much every man for themselves.
Yeah. I think it's trying to be very realistic as well, so if you do find, weapons and stuff, they're actually put in places that you would realistically find them. The bricks and stuff make sense in the bottles because it's all in turmoil and you find random bits and bobs, so it's nothing stupid like, oh, there's a chocolate bar in the shower, what's that doing?
Gun in the toilet.
No one's having showers anytime soon in the apocalypse here, so
it's like Bioshock Infinite, there was a potato in the toilet.
Yeah, exactly.
And you could eat it for health, I believe.
Assessment in the toilet. Oh wow.
It's like Resident Evil all over again.
I know, it was at that point I was like, nope, I'm not, I'd rather eat my food out of the bins, thank you very much, you know. I have to ask though, do you think it's worth all the ratings it's got, like 10 out of 10, virtually everywhere?
Okay, I'm 7 hours in. I'm at this point thinking, I hope the story doesn't end here. If it doesn't, okay, then I think it's worth it so far, because it hasn't been, it's been hard, but it hasn't been frustrating. And like I said, the auto-saving's quite handy. I've enjoyed it, the story so far, because I've got to a point where the story's getting quite interesting. You haven't got there yet, so I don't want to spoil, but it's interesting to see where this is leading us now. But it's kind of going along a typical kind of zombie plot, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. There'll be
vague. So, it's all about story, guys. If you like, your horror survivals, try this one out. This one there is a lot of heavy story. Not so much, puzzles, I'd say, which is good, because that could just be so stressful in Silent Hill and Resident Evil when you're freaking out because you're like, oh my god, they're gonna eat me and I can't figure out the code to open this door. I'm dead. It had a lot of hype. Like I said, I only found out about it yesterday. I mean, I don't think they really said much about it, which is, I think, usually a good thing. Because when they show the trailers and stuff, and you're like, oh my god, it's this! And then you play it and you're like, this is crap. This is nothing like the trailer.
I think
I think they advertised it quite well.
Yeah, that was the worry, because obviously it was announced, I think, a couple of years ago.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, they only, I remember when it was announced, I'm thinking, ooh, that looks quite good. I think they only showed like one screenshot of Joel looking at the city, which was completely desolate, and, that's all they showed, but they gave the good storyline in regards to that he and Ellie were together, and you have to survive in an apocalyptic world, and I thought, okay, that sounds really good, and yeah, I'm pretty much, like Bioshock Infinite, it was, and other games, you think, okay, will it live up to the hype? Yes, it does. Is it worth 10 out of 10? I don't know yet.
Yeah, so far so good, really. You just keep playing.
That's it,
It's, it's not, you can't really compare it to, like, for example, fighting game, because this one you're gonna kind of keep going, depending on how interested you are in the actual story. So, I like my zombie games, so for me it's cool. Yeah.
Even though most people are probably doing Animal Crossing at the moment.
God!
Guilty.
So who's played it? Harriet. And
Harriet's probably the only one. No, I haven't got a, is it 3DDS?
3DS. If anyone
I don't
Yeah, I
have
haven't got one.
3DS.
on Twitter, Facebook, and Tumblr, they know how obsessed I am with Animal Crossing at the moment.
Oh god, I've seen the
the thing I'm
codes.
seeing from everyone's taking screenshots and just
Yep.
putting it online, and I'm just like, well, what is this? But it's quite cool because you could customize them in so many different ways. You can have like Totoro bed sheets and stuff. That's quite mainstream, actually.
You will look it later on. I know with the codes, there was debate. I thought after 7 days you could unlock the QR codes, but apparently now it could be 10 or 16 days. I am very frustrated at that.
It's amazing because they've made it. I think they've targeted like the anime crowd.
Oh yeah,
So
they have
it's
Legend of
all the
Zelda.
anime community who are buying it, like all the MCM group people, they're all buying it. And I have to say though, it's mostly females than males. I've not really seen.
You'd be surprised now. There's
I had a friend who said to me yesterday, "Oh, I've never really looked into Animal Crossing. What's it about?" And I was like, "What? What do you mean? I know you're a man, but don't tell me you've never heard of it. You can't have." Really?
Action survival game. You're like,
That's the best description I've heard of it.
it's the way I have never played a single Animal Crossing game, and basically it's a life game where you're put out into the world, you get into debt, and then you spend the rest of your life paying off that debt.
Yeah,
You're
you're
getting by spiders.
Real life simulator.
exactly that, but in the cute form.
It's like Shamui, isn't it? But cuter. Oh.
I'm
quite-
on it, yeah, because there's so many ways to unlock new stuff. I think I'm only literally at the bottom. Put it this way, I have male friends who are way ahead of me in regards
I
to unlocking
see.
stuff, including my boyfriend.
You
And
have no life.
well,
for the
this is
next
it.
month.
What's this whole business about the fishing thing? I saw you put something up about a shark.
Right,
Explain this to me.
Isn't
Right.
it? It's hard to fish certain fish, isn't there?
it is.
Start all over again.
Yes, sharks are very hard to find. They're the worst ones. You can also get a Dorado, which is worth 15,000 bells.
Oh wow.
So it's basically what you do. You can either donate them to the museum, which I'm very nice, I do, because then afterwards, if you get double, sell. And they're pretty. The rarer they are, the more you get, the more you can pay off your mortgage, the more you can pay off public stuff like make a bench or a bridge or whatnot, and even buy new clothes if you want.
Mm.
That's pretty much it. I know, very sad. I was so delighted that I caught a shark the other evening.
Is it sad that I know you can catch sharks at 3 o'clock in the morning?
No.
Yes, considering you don't even have the handheld.
No, this is the thing.
Very
I have been
sad.
seeing so many people talk about this. I literally know everything about a game I haven't played.
I know, and there is even the forum in regards to QR codes for different costumes. I've seen so many anime types. Even, my boyfriend even sent me the Yami Yugi one, which I am getting.
I found the whole Tiger and Bunny cast. Geeky. What else was there? There was, Evangelion ones. There's actually anything you can think of, they've got it.
There's
They've even got
Hellstone,
some, like,
yeah.
very weird Isabel stuff as well.
They even have, Pamu, you know, that J-pop singer?
Really, the idol. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
is on there.
Oh, there's Lolita stuff on there as well.
There
I'm
is,
not
yeah.
surprised. I'm not surprised. From the people who are playing it, I straight away think, yes, if it's not, then they're getting a refund on their game. It's all about looking cute, man.
And earning those bells.
And then they get bored after a month. And then the weeds grow, and then your life's over.
And then the cockroaches take over your house.
Oh, do you know what? You're worrying me now. I'm thinking about my old Animal Crossing. I dare not play that.
Oh,
my village must be what? Some sort of swamp by now?
Must be a forest by now, yeah.
Everyone's moved out.
I know, that pretty much it. If you don't keep up the satisfaction of and obviously this is different because in the 3DS you're the mayor of the town. In
Yeah,
regards
it's different, yeah.
In DS, you were just one of the people who lived in the town. So you have to keep up the stand. I think you don't have to, but, you know, if you want to.
You're going to be a vengeful god and be a sod. Just ignore all of their requests. You'd be sitting there going, nah, I'm going to plant some lemons.
It depends whether or not they want to pay for the public donation, which they haven't. I've already bought a bridge and a chair, and none of them donated anything to it.
They're just greedy little buggers.
I know.
Everything I've seen so far is everyone's complained because none of the townspeople do anything. And yet they're sitting there doing, I do all your requests.
Yeah, this is it. Can you give me a fish and I'll pay you £90 or 90 cents or whatever, 90 bells for it? No! Fish for your own! I'm kind though, I was like, yeah, here you go, I need the money.
Oh god, sucks to be mayor.
I take it Oren won't be getting this game.
I don't have a 3DS, so I can't get it.
Yeah, you're like me, so you can't actually play it anyway.
So you're just gonna have to live your life rather than play it.
I'm pretty happy with Hat Simulator 2013, aka TF2.
Team Fortress.
Yeah.
Where you just kind of shoot people in the face.
It's the same, isn't it? Like, no, you just jump about, and then
you collect hats.
And you spawn, and you wear beer hats, yes.
And you buy keys. It's like real life version, where you actually spend real money instead of like collecting fish and bugs and putting them in the museum, which I don't understand still. It's so weird. I don't understand. Well, it's because I've never played it, but it's like, yeah, I don't think I will. Maybe. I'll play someone else's, I'll just take someone's Game Boy and say, yeah, let me try this game.
Do it in the name of science, Oren.
Go into other people's games and dig up all their plants.
Oh, you can just play as a villager in Smash Bros and destroy them.
Oh,
Yes.
that's something to talk about.
Oh, that's brilliant.
How strong is this villager going to be? I mean, it's amazing. I mean, that they've picked the Wii Fitness trainer.
Oh, I'm so going to be a
She's supposed to be top
player,
tier, so she's going to be kicking ass. But the villager, I'm having my doubts on.
I posted a photo on my Facebook. I will put it up on the Anime UK Facebook page. I think I saw it on Tumblr.
Oh, I put the one up on Tumblr about the Wii Fitness trainer. That was just hilarious.
It was the Wii Fit trainer and the villager, but the villager all buffed up. And
yeah, I've seen that.
And the Wii Fit woman. Oh my gosh!
She's gonna kick ass. She's got rainbows.
Oh god!
You know, that's it.
She's gonna be so overpowered. It's gonna be so unfair.
Oh god! Imagine getting hit by a shovel or with a fishing rod. Oh jeez, a shark! Oh my gosh! Yeah.
What doesn't help is he can actually steal other people's incoming attacks. So if you shoot a rocket in him or anything, he can grab it and just put it in his little collection.
Yeah.
Like why? He's not even sending it back. He's just stealing it.
And send it off later on.
I need the bells.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Then there's poor little Mega Man, who's just been ignored. It's like, oh no, we got the villager and the Wii Fit woman, and then Mega Man.
You think the greatest comeback in a long time, and he's just pushed aside.
He was the first one to come out, and then it's just like, oh, the villager looks psychotic. And the woman's kicking ass, so...
To be fair though, the Wii Fit trainer had the best introduction.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so epic, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's just like, bitch, please, this is my space, you know?
Yeah. I'm gonna yoga my foot in
Mario
your ass.
and a Link going flying across the room.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, can't do it. They can't even do a basic pose.
No. That's usually me when I tried the Wii Fit. I was like that.
Yeah, I've got a dining table in the way, so I have to be careful not to fall over.
Oh goodness me.
I'm so getting that game and a Wii U. I don't care.
I'm getting 3DS.
I'm getting the Wii U for Bayonetta 2, for Wonderful 101, and for Smash Bros. All I'm getting. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. And maybe Batman.
Maybe.
Sure, yeah.
Speaking of fighting games, there's another game out at the moment, because I'm a fan of Tekken Revolution. That's actually free on PSN to download. Yeah, it's basically like Tekken 6, but there's only a few modes.
And it's free!
Yeah, it's free. You start off with 8 characters. The thing is, it's a bit like the card game. If you want to play the arcade mode, you need to collect coins in order to do that, and you have to wait a duration of an hour. So you can't just wham, bam, bam, have fun for it. It kind of makes you wait. So you have to come back often, and they give you like extra points and coins if you log on every day. So, yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, for me, I don't mind doing one arcade a day and leaving it. But I'm sure there's loads of other people out there going, no, and they're probably spending money to actually buy all these fake coins to play the game, which is free. So, I don't get it personally.
So that's how they get their money.
Oh, but they've got like a whole new soundtrack though. The thing that annoys me is you can't customize. I'm all about customization, so kind of sucks. But I think they might be unlocking a few more things later on. Fingers crossed. Otherwise, I've been going back to Tekken 6. It just made me nostalgic, and I thought, co-op! Go online with my Korean buddies, kick some ass, find some clothes. It's all good. I don't need Animal Crossing. I've Tekken. It's fine.
Play dress up on Tekken instead.
Yes, exactly. Just dress up Lily and Asuka as, Santa Claus Lolitas, because it's possible, and I will. Why not? Brilliant. Any other games? Anyone else been playing anything?
I tried League of Legends last night.
Oh, lol!
Well,
What
it was
did you think?
it was like 2-3 a.m. and I was half delirious after playing like about 3 games of Dota with some people.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, let's
like,
play this game. It's like a smaller version of Dota, and I remember complaining about everything, partly because I was just taking the mick, but there was some stuff which I didn't like. Everyone's really anime in that game.
No, that's the whole point of LOL. I think it's supposed to appeal to that kind of crowd. Because I've actually seen some of the cosplays for some of the characters. It's very anime.
I didn't realise it was going to be that anime. I thought it was going to be more like WoW or original.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean, realistic. That's what I thought. Yeah.
And then I was so confused. And then I really like the background a lot, like the actual set that you run about in, the map. I like all the textures and the colours. But the characters were a bit jarring to me. Because they're like kind of a bit self-shaded, and then they got black outline. And I played some guy who's like another guy in Dota. He's like some robot dude. He's a lot like a character called Pudge. But who I hate playing as. But I managed to like capture a few people. I was quite happy. But we lost so bad. But I only
I've seen this game you can lose very easily.
Yeah, I only died 5 times, whilst other people who I was playing with died like 15. So I was doing pretty good in that retrospect. But yeah, it was interesting. I would like to play it when I'm not deliriously tired. But
so you'll share it between Dota?
yeah, no, I was playing with basically we've got a clan, aka not really a clan because we don't play together enough, like all at the same time. And when we have
of friends,
yeah, we whenever we go in, like there's 4 of us and 1 random. Like some people are like, oh, it's a clan, they come to pub stop. No, we can't. We're like so bad at like team fights. It's beautiful, but yeah, I think our first actual full team fight we lost terribly. It's like, I think we had like about maybe 8 kills to their like 30 to 40 kills on us. So, yeah, I was playing with them and they were all really chill, which was really nice. They're all like Americans, so they all have different time zones from me. So that's why I was the only one who was like the most tired while playing. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I still prefer Dota, I guess, but I think that's because I played like, was it like 300, 400 hours of Dota compared to my 1 hour of League of Legends. Yeah, no, it's free to play. I find, yeah, you have a small set of characters you can pick from, and they change every week, apparently. So,
is this on LoL? Because if I'm looking at the characters, it's like 1,500 different characters.
Oh, yeah, nice.
You don't get all of them.
No, because I was hoping that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I think they rotate a lot of the time, and then I guess if there's a character you really like, you buy them. But unlike in Dota, you get all the characters straight up, so I like Dota more.
Yeah, I kind of got the hint of that. It's good that you tried it, so you can actually hate it and have a reason for it.
I know, I don't hate it, it's just, there's like a few of the people I play Dota with, they come from LoL backgrounds.
Oh.
So, like, one of them doesn't like Dota that much, they prefer LoL, but I'm like, all of us who play Dota first, we're like, we don't really like LoL, these menus look rubbish, everything's gross looking, when it is just, but yeah, no, I'm gonna try some more. I'm gonna get better at it, hopefully. And not suck so much. I'll play one of the anime girls next.
I want to play as a volley bear. I reckon it's a bear and a volleyball at the same time. Maybe it has a ball on its head.
As well. Be great. Oh. No, I'm gonna try out all the other people. There's some other characters who remind me of, like, Dota characters, and I just end up calling them like, by their Dota names. which most of the time I don't call them even by their actual names, I just call them by what they do. So like Ricky, who's the guy who goes invisible, I call him Secret Agent Man. And then
that song now playing.
There's another guy who called Bounty Hunter who also goes invisible, I call him Secret Agent Man's cousin. And then there's another guy who goes invisible called Clinks, and I call him Skeleton Secret Agent Man. So I just call everybody by
They're all secret agent men in essence.
Well, there's like Old Man on Horse, there's Old Lightning Man, there's Dominatrix Lightning Man.
Oh
God.
There's Angry Bear, there's Old Man and Bear, there's Fire Lady, Ice Lady, Ghost Lady. It's like Blue Lady, Charging Cowman. It's like, this is what I call them during games. It's what I tell people over the chat. I'm like, oh, watch out. That Fire Lady's coming after you, watch out. I don't remember names. I'm bad at names.
One of the main characters in LoL looks like a snail with spikes. It kind of reminds me of a Pokemon, so I'm just going to call that by its Pokemon name, to be fair. I don't care. It's named something like Remus or something, but no, it's a Pokemon to me. That's the end of that.
It's just the way that I remember that. It's like, I think the people I play with now have gotten used to me calling people by their wrong names. So they're like, oh yeah, okay, we know who's coming. It's cool. And they go and gank them and whatnot. But yeah, it was an interesting experience that I would like to have. It was like playing, I haven't been drunk, but I assume that's what it's like to play games drunk.
Oh, right.
Because I was that tired. But they were like, oh, basically, if you're gonna play with Americans, you need to make sure I didn't know that you could set your account to be like European or American and all that kind of stuff. And I set it to be UK servers. And you can't play with American people that way. You have to pay to switch over, yeah, which was like, everyone's like, quick, let's go to South America. Let's all switch to South American servers and whatnot. But, yeah, you can make an American account. And I think you can change it at the beginning before you log in and all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, I changed my name to, like, Robo Hulk Hogan. So, caps. And I just typed in caps at everyone. It was fun.
There's a character that looks like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Yeah. I need to investigate this game as well.
I need to look at all the characters.
What? It's just like there's a cat here with a hat. It looks like he's from Monster Hunter.
Ah! I think I know what you're talking about.
It's called Timo.
Yeah, that's the famous character, yeah.
It's like, hey, that's Monster Hunter, I swear.
That's a cutie. It's a Feliv. It's a Feliv. Speaking of Monster Hunter, in honor of that coming out soon, Monster Hunter 3, there's going to be a DS event, sponsored by Capcom, which will be at the Ritzy Cinema in Brixton. So, if you're brave enough to to rough the ghetto, come on down. They say you can bring your own food and drinks and riches. Please do. Also bring your 3DSs because you can do a hell of a lot of street passes. I'm gonna definitely try and see if I can go there. Okay, there's several different events on Facebook. I'd just like to warn you now, there's one which has no information and it gives you 2 different times. One is the Capcom event, which just says 4:35 till 9:30, which doesn't even give you a location. And then there's another event page, which is called Monster Hunter Free Ultimate Event. This one is telling you the address in Brixton and it's telling the time of 12 p.m. to 5. Unfortunately, I cannot attend. It clashes, but any of the other guys, will you be able to attend?
I probably might do, because I live bus ride away from Brixton.
Way! Harriet's in the heart of the ghetto, so she's going to be there.
Out. There is one slight problem.
What?
I don't have Monster Hunter on my 3D.
No, it doesn't matter. It's they're going to have demos there.
Just get street passes.
Yeah, just go there. It seems to be a nice event. I mean, if people are free, you should go down and check it out. You might be able to get some free stuff. It's all about free stuff, really.
I'm hoping to, because I remember they, I think IGN, last year sometime they did a Kid Icarus, event, a tournament. So they had, I think, 8 people kind of, compete to win a trip to Las
I know
Vegas.
what you're talking about. Carry on.
Yes. And I went to that because I kind of emailed IGN saying, oh, can I have a free spot for, me and my boyfriend and we'll go up there. It was good. I mean, I went up there. It was great in the fact that you had so many 3DS, street passes and food and whatnot and, entertainment. In regards to the event itself, it long and tedious, but that's another story. But, yeah, I probably might go down there because I don't think I'm doing anything Saturday that I know of, and if it's just down the road for me, perfect.
Awesome. So people come down and see Harriet. You know, give us some feedback. Tell us what you think. Hopefully all the fan mail. You can give all your love letters to Harriet. She'll pass it on to us. It's fine.
When it doesn't spot me, I'll have the bright red shoulder bag, and I'll probably wear an anime shirt of some description.
Anyway, you can see Harriet's picture on the Facebook page, so it's fine. You'll recognise her. She won't be cosplaying.
No.
She'll have her face on show. Also, it's been brought to my attention there will also be an Animal Crossing event. So if you search Facebook, you've got New Leaf Street Pass London. So that would be on Sunday. Is it this Sunday?
Yes, it's this Sunday.
Aha!
23rd.
So this Sunday, and this one says just from 12 noon, so I don't know when it will finish, but it'll be at Rupert Street at Mad, that really kitsch cafe. It's got games and stuff in there, really nice desserts. Definitely check that out. It's a small venue, so I would say get there early. Bring your NDSs, Street Pass, swap friends codes. Harriet will definitely be there since she has the game.
Well, I don't know about that, but I'll see.
We're just going to send Harriet out to do all the work.
She has the game, so I definitely would see her there, and it just so happens to be that Monster Hunter's like near her, so why not? If I could, I would. I would go there with no game and just shame everyone and just take street passes and leave. And free stuff. I would take lots of free stuff. La la la. And we have one more thing. Meltdown London. That is an event that is in Caledonian Road. That is Meltdown, an esports bar. This event, they seem to do tournaments here. I can see they've got a LOL night coming up. There's streaming matches. So if you're a big League of Legends fan, I think this is where you need to go for sure.
They do other games as well, don't they? Big tournaments.
I've never heard of it till now. I'm having a look now.
Got Dota there.
Is it Dota? Okay.
Yeah, Dota and StarCraft.
Oh. Sounds like my kind of place.
Oh yeah, and the Street Fighter 4 tournament. They have quite a few
yeah, Street Fighter.
Street Fighter.
I know it well.
I have one more shout out.
Yes.
One that literally has just been announced today, Summer of Sonic.
Oh, yes!
They have announced the date and where it's going to be. It's going to be the 8th of August, the 3rd of August, week later, and it's going to be held at the Westminster Central Hall in London.
So easy to get to.
It's pretty much, if you live in London, it's easy to get to. The only thing I warn in advance, is that with tickets, it is first come, first serve.
Yeah, get it now. It always sells out quick. And actually, it's normally, in the Midlands for Sonic, right? This is the first time it's in London.
Well, I think it was in Brighton last year. I couldn't make it because it clashed with LFCC, and I chose my head over my heart, and I went to LFCC instead of Summer of Sonic. And, I think this is the second time it's based, near London-ish UK, but, it's, the tickets, it's, what it is, you literally refresh, they're free, but, they open them at certain times,
They're free? What?
They're free, yes, they are. There is a thing though. You might not get them. I was lucky last year to get it. I just kept on refreshing the page, and then what you do is you put your name, your details, how many tickets you want. I think it's up to 2 at this time, because they give about I don't know how many tickets there are in total, but at a time they give out 100 at a certain time.
So you stalk the page, basically.
You literally have to. They tell you what time they do it. It's just up to you whether or not you will have the dedication to, like you say, stalk it and attack and get them. That's basically it.
That
sounds like a usual day on the
I didn't know that
internet.
was free, but there you go. And even an amazing event, and you just need to dedicate some time to actually stalking the page to get your tickets. I think it's well worth a stalk.
It is, yeah. And the theme this year, they have themes each year. This year, it's Metal Sonic and the Badniks. So we're evil this time.
Sweet.
So yeah, that's fresh off the press, literally.
Heard here first, Anime UK Show.
Yep. We'll let you know in regards to when the dates are, because obviously they will not reveal it yet. It'll probably be in a few weeks or so when the first set of tickets will come out.
Oh yes, quick thing before we go to questions. I'm going to make Harriet's day and tell her there is a Corpse Party OVA announced. Called Tortured Souls. I found this out earlier. I thought I'd tell you because I know you love it.
To Google!
Yeah, the Japanese website, I went on it just in case. They have announced that they're going to release a Blu-ray with special items with it. I don't know if you're going to be able to get access to it in the UK, but it is going to be done. So yes, Harriet, you're getting more Corpse Party stuff.
Yes!
It's just never ending.
It pretty much, the game is never ending. It's a vicious loop. But I'm so happy with that.
Yeah, they're literally getting a lot of stuff, Corpse Party, lately.
Yeah, the second game will be released, I think, soon. Complete different concept. It's not like the original. It's brand new.
Which isn't too bad.
It isn't too bad, yeah. You don't want too much of a good thing kind of thing. But, and I think they're going to release like The Walking Dead as in episodes.
Oh yeah.
So they'll release it as day 1, day 2, day 3, for example. Mm-hmm. I think it's out in Japan now. I think it's Corpse Party 2. I don't know the full title. But I'm so happy. I'm rubbing my hands with glee.
No, it's literally, I only found out about half an hour ago, and I was like, yeah, I'm telling Harriet this on the show. Just to be annoying.
That's not annoying, I'm delighted.
I know you are. But yeah, if you look it up, it's probably quite hard to find because it's only been announced in Japan, so if you look it up on YouTube, you'll have to find the Japanese text for it. But yeah, it's Corpse Party Tortured Souls is the name. They've got a website called corpse.jp, which is kind of easy to find. Mm-hmm. But you have to be good at Japanese or have good Google Translate. Which is
Google Translate,
which isn't very trustworthy.
No, it's kind of a bit messed up, Google Translate. But yeah, have a look. They've got a video or an advert. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm just looking it up now. There's only 4 episodes, which is fine. I'm happy with that because I'd love. They did show like an OVA beforehand in regards to Book of Shadows, and it was only like 7 minutes long. But
okay, cool.
It was only like a prequel to the game, so it was kind of like whet your appetite a little. So I'm delighted that they're bringing out an anime to it. I really am. Thank you,
Happy
Andy.
news.
www.wearearcade.com.
Move on to questions. Right, so we've got one that is towards Last of Us. Do you think the characters and the story in The Last of Us could translate well into an anime? That was sent by Jordan. I guess me and Harriet
I think it
could
could.
answering that one.
Yeah.
Yes?
I mean, I think it's been done before, obviously, but there is a lot of love to The Last of Us. In regards to, you do feel for the characters, and you know, you live your story. They live your story of you, kind of thing. If you know what I mean. How long it would last is another, but whether it be 13 episodes or 26, I'd say probably about 13, if that.
Well, people get eaten quickly. Yeah.
They might miss a bit of stuff out though in the anime than you would normally get in the game, wouldn't they?
That's
Just trying to think about it.
I mean, if you're 7 hours in, that wouldn't really equal to 13 episodes, would it? So it'll probably be 26, I suppose. But yeah, I think it could. With the right kind of, if it was to be made into an anime, with the right kind of producers and people in the background to make it, I think it could be brilliant.
Cool. I think if they made the animation dark, like for example the Blood series, or like Van Helsing, I think it could work for it. Like, you couldn't just do normal anime like in some of the ones that we watch today, like Happy Jewel Pets and that what was it called, Aikatsu. It would just look ridiculous. I wouldn't be able to take it seriously. For you to actually empathise with the characters and the emotions, you'd have to do something dark, but it's possible. Maybe a short of anime rather than longer. I think it just make more sense. Otherwise it'd be never ending like Naruto. We don't want another never ending saga of killing.
And abridged, and not abridged, filler.
Yes, no, we hate fillers. No, we don't want to know about
Wacky things with zombies.
No happy things. It's just about zombies. No past. Past is gone. Bye. So, next question. Is Joel's beard sexy? That was submitted by Chris. Harriet?
Damn yeah. Hell yeah.
All beards are sexy. On the right person.
I can question that one.
Yeah, I kind of backtracked on that, then I remembered my friend who's aptly named Troll. And I remember now for a reason.
Santa Claus beards, goat beards, hobo beards, I don't agree with those. Short, stubbly, I can tolerate. Yeah, I can tolerate Joel's.
Yeah, Joel's I can. People suit, some people suit beards, some don't.
Yeah. Oren?
I think it, goes to that. She's thinking.
You can Google him if you like.
Who am I googling?
Joel from Last of Us.
Oh, him! I know he's generic face man. He's generic video game character man.
Does he? I kind of agree with.
He's white guy with stubble. That's all. He's just a bit dirtier than some other characters. Yeah, he's not my cup of tea. He's not, for me, he's not that, I guess if I play the game, I'll be like, oh wow, he's such a cool character, but visually, he's like a lot of main characters to game.
Kind of remind me a little bit of Drake from Uncharted, which makes sense.
It's a bit like Booker. He's got that stubbly kind of face going on. Yeah, if he's got a good personality, then maybe I'll be like, oh yeah, that's cool, but
the beard's not winning it over.
So we're going for no for Oren.
Yeah.
Okay.
It depends on the person, that's the thing. But on him, nah.
We have another question from Chris. Why do people play Tekken when it's so rubbish? Because it isn't rubbish! You just don't understand, Chris. It's misunderstood. Just to let you know,
God, you've set Aisha off.
I was going to say that's it.
Tekken, the reason why Tekken Revolution is free is because they're testing out the new system fighting system that they're going to use for Tekken versus Street Fighter. So this is just a way to kind of get free testing basically from people, and it also helps to try out the whole online thing, which I think is a lot more stabler from my playing of it. But so people play Tekken because it's awesome, and hence why the hype for Tekken vs Street Fighter, because Street Fighter vs Tekken was crap. The playability was terrible. So we're looking forward to that. So you can judge it for yourself when you play it, Chris.
And I don't
sorry, I didn't even think anyone else wanted to answer that question. But yes, does anyone else want to answer that question?
I don't know why people still play Tekken, because everybody should come play Dota instead. Dota or TF2. The only two games you should be playing.
I don't know what to say. It's not
I
even
mean,
the
what?
same
We should also be playing.
Oren's lost the plot as well.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah, and Animal Crossing.
Guilty Gear. Play Guilty Gear.
Oren thinks everyone should play anything but Tekken.
Oh no, the only fighting game I do like, if it classes as a proper fighting game, is Smash Bros. And Smash Bros. Melee. It's like the only fighting games I've got on.
That at a tournament, they aren't taken seriously.
I don't. Well, that's why I don't go to tournaments.
At all in the fighting world. So
People are fools. Fools. That game's so fun. I like to be Mr. Game & Watch and throw bacon at people.
I think it's because there's so many people playing at the same time. It's kind of
It's a bit of a cluster on screen.
Still, because you're kind of just waiting for someone else to kill someone or to fall off the edge.
Or you can be me and hide in a corner and shoot things from a distance to be annoying.
Alex, you're so Snake, aren't you?
I am a cow at fighting games with other people. If it's Smash Bros, I usually go for the fastest character with a long range attack, so I can just jump around and be annoying. Like, while my friends are all being the buff characters. It's like, oh, I'm really powerful. Haha, you can't touch me. I'm gonna run away. It's a still thing.
Yeah, so you can't really constitute that as skill because you are literally hiding. So
yes, it works.
So the last question is, when did you start going to MCM Expo, if you do, and what other conventions do you go to? And that's from Retro Game Chris.
My first expo was May 2005.
Damn it.
Yeah, you've been going longer than me as well. I was 2007.
2006.
I think it was the Par 1, and that was one because it clashed with another event. Other events I go to, my god, the list could go on. LFCC, which is next month, Hyper Japan, which is next month, Ayacon, Amicon, Kitacon, Fushicon, Fuyucon. Is there any more? Oh, the probably
Eurogamer.
Yes, Eurogame
counts.
And London Anime Con.
I've never been.
Okay, well that's coming up soon in July as well. Anyways, are there any other ones? Oren, you're going to one in America soon?
Yeah, I'm going to Dragon Con again.
Oh, I want to go with you, but I can't do flights.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can fit in the suitcase, Alex.
Probably, if we could, I'd love all of us to go on a group one year to an America one.
Oh, that'd
Like
be
Otaku.
Yeah.
Because Otacon's not too far.
Oh, but we need to do a group cosplay. We need to sort that out first before we do any con events.
Yeah, but we're all different, and it's really awkward.
Oh, I don't mind. As long as I could just have a character that suits me, I don't mind.
Yeah, as long as I don't have to wear a wig, I'm fine.
I'll just do anything that's left. It's literally what I want. It's just we're all different heights, so it's just like,
Hey, didn't you say there was like a search engine on a cosplay website where you can just...
there's I can't remember where it's gone, but there's a search engine where you can search for anime characters by hair or appearance. I don't remember what the site was because people kept getting bitched at people kept going, oh, I want to be this character, I have this colour hair, and they kind of went, yeah, just search. It's a lot easier. That way you can find a character you like without us like piling up the life supply of requests that you probably won't like. But yeah, I recommend if you can find that, use it. But I don't know if there's one that does heights. Because it's going to be fun.
With heights, you could easily cheat with that with for photo manipulation in regards to, you can have a few people step forward or step back or angle a photo in regards to height. It's
So,
easy.
as a photography person, you know better than
So
me.
yeah, we need a personal photographer as well.
Harriet.
No, but Harriet will be in the picture.
Ah, damn it.
I can
means-
find people. Don't worry.
I'm gonna have to stand way in the background.
Oh yeah, to look.
I'll have to stand a good couple of 100 feet away. Just to look normal
Yes,
size
Oren
height.
is actually that tall. She's not even joking. It's like Attack on Titan. He is as big as a
We
Titan.
should
We're
do
actually as
that.
short as
I'm not gonna eat you guys, jeez.
No, I didn't say you would eat us. I was like, tall.
That's what Attack on Titan does, right? Right? They dance and they do dances
I was
in
gonna say,
costume.
you watch the parody videos.
Yeah, the parody I found. Yeah, they're all like idolised, the naked.
Oh no, the Deadpool guy. He did a recent video, but he dressed as a Titan,
Amazing.
and
Oh,
he
God.
and he just
Okay.
literally went around Las Vegas doing dances in front of people to very confused folk. Just want to gamble away their money instead of looking at someone in a strange suit. Still funny. I mean,
Well, at least that's a group we can do. Attack on Titan.
that's true.
It's just not, I want to be the only Titan, though. All the rest of us would be just mismatched attacker guys. It's just like, yeah, that's okay.
I would
This one of
like
us is a horse.
I make one of the armored Titans. That'd be cool.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Even though I'll probably go as the only female Titan I can remember.
It was a female one? I don't
There
remember.
There's a number of them, which I only remember one.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I just don't remember them. It's usually just a lot of really short-armed guys.
A lot of
about.
mismatched guys.
Yeah.
Or that one that runs, looks like he's running to go to school, and so there's
Yeah.
someone put a piece of toast in his mouth.
I'm late for school.
And the problem is there's a little guy in the bottom and he kicks him out the way at the same time. So you'll just see him running, I'm late for school, phew! Fly across the street. God damn it, I'm not even watching this series anymore and it still makes me laugh.
What, just the opening theme, yeah?
Well, it's just the opening theme and the silly little gifs that people make of the series.
Yeah.
Because it's animated so hilariously.
Just the one with the comments saying you can't do this theme tune to
the
everything.
forehand.
That was brilliant.
Yeah.
Ugh. And I think this is a great way to end the show. So, we're not gonna put on any epic music.
Are we?
Or are we?
I don't know. Have the theme in the background.
Bum, bum. That'll have to do.
In the background. So, this is the end of the episode. Please don't forget to listen to us on wearearcade.com, follow us on Facebook, like us, subscribe on YouTube, Tumblr, Twitter at Anime UK Show. Thank you so much for your support already, but keep it going, people. And please suggest if there's anything you want us to talk about, any shows, or even any people, that would be great. And next week we'll be chatting to Jaron Evans, founder of Rice Digital. Basically, they bring independent Doshin games to the UK. And before you go, oh, Doshin, no, not the nudie hentai games. Doshin can be quite tame. So we'll be playing some games and we'll be talking about them next week. So please listen to us then and we'll see you then. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
www.wearearcade.com